Hey guys, Independence Weekend, day 3, back on a different stretch of creek. We're going to tear it up. I'm here with Hendrix, and he's got a plan to run this classifying sluice box in this certain spot. We've done some test pans, and we saw gold in just about every single one, except for the one we thought that would have the most gold. There's no gold, so we're going to dig where we're not supposed to dig and find gold today. So let's get to it and see if we can find some gold. I'll show you what's going on. I was surprised to see so much water here. I was really expecting to see nothing, and it's a little milky. So we took a little time already and built some V dams up, and we got this double deuce here working pretty good. There's going to be a lot of tending to it because there's a lot of super heavy stones in here, flat ones and round ones, which those are the two that don't really go through. A lot of tending, but we got it running good. I like the levelness in the back end. It's looking good. So I'm going to try to do some 1-scoop test pans from around. Looks like there might be a pay streak running down through there. We'll find out and we'll start shoveling. It's beautiful out here. It's nice and cool. There's not too much bugs yet. We'll find out. Alright, here's those 2 test pans, guys. That one there showed a nice little speck of gold. There might be more dust. And that one, there was a dot or two, one swirled down, but yeah, check it out. So I'm hoping this is going to add up and we can run in some better pans as we go. Let's get to it. Hey little guy, little salamander. I got this test pan up here from a different spot, a little upstream. And that is a pretty good test pan. There's a lot of colors in this. There's 12, 15 dots in there, some specks too. It's looking really good. I'm gonna snuff that one up. So we're just still at it here. Running test pans and putting material through. I'm gonna do a clean out in a little while and see what's happening. Hey, check in everybody. I just got that first clean out. I just threw it over there. It is not right. I gotta work on it. But check this out. Here's the first clean out. And I didn't shovel all that much really. Some. Look at that gold. There's a lot of gold. It added up. And we know the sluice is working here. That's good to know. And I'm going to have to swirl this a few times. But I got me a little con bucket. I ain't going to waste too much time in the field. We're going to take some cons home. Hey guys, checking in. We're just doing a little bit of a walk around and exploring. Looking at these down trees and seeing how this creek reacts and splits. And exactly where we can see what is sitting. I'm thinking there's probably another prospector upstream. As milky as it's still coming in, I don't really see no reason for it to be so bad. There's some really neat looking spots, some interesting stuff, some really big rocks in places. No places, just mud. Let's go look at this backside. Some really nice rocks on these beaches here. Ooh, what's that? That looks like some kind of flint. I don't know. Kind of different. I'll wash it and look at it. So look at these rocks. They haven't been flipped in a while. So this is the back side. There is flowing water here. There's a little bit of evidence of some test pans, some holes, maybe some tailings in places. But a lot of these big rocks and cobbles, they've got moss all over them. So they haven't been rolling. My pan's down here somewhere. I'm going to find it. I'm going to just do a test pan on this side just to say I did. See what happens. I walked down from where we were at and was doing test pans, and I was surprised to see that deep channel had cobbles in the bottom and big rocks, and it wasn't just all mud and silt and sediment. Well, that's a good one. Where should I test? Probably back up at the top where I was. But I'll do a test down here, and then I'll get back to work. It's nice out here. Hey guys, checking in. It's a bit later in the day. Don't know when the last time I recorded was. But we've been working on that second run. I got it cleaned out right here. I'll show you in a second. We went on a little adventure downstream, check out some rocks. We were finding some fine gold and stuff. What we were really doing is seeing if what the material we have left here is any better or any worse than other material available. Lee's out, you might be able to see his head poking up somewhere over there. He's on the other side over there looking for some decayed bedrock he spotted. See if he can pull some flaky bits out of there. So I got the second run, it looks better than the first. I think we ran a little bit more material and we got a bigger bit. Take a look. Here's our second run. It's just fine stuff here today. We've been fighting horse flies. We're winning that battle. Oh, look at that bit. There's a bigger bit. It's just loaded with fines. I'm trying to kill a horsefly with one leg while it's on one leg. Sorry for the shakiness. So yeah, let's snuff this up and check the safety pan, see how much gold's in there, and throw the stuff in the cons, because there's a lot of fine stuff in this. Tiny gold. Hey everybody, yeah, it's like that. I got 1% on my battery. We're gonna have to do everything else back at the house. I got the reclamation here. It's been great with Lee today. He's really kicked butt and worked hard. I'll tell you what, we moved a lot of dirt. and it's hot and it's getting dark and we got to get out of here. I can't even get a snuffer dump. I'll get one on his video, but we'll see y'all back at the house. We got to clean some cons. Hey guys, back here at the house. Can't believe I got all those words out of my mouth with 1% left on the old phone there. But we're back here working on these cons, and I'm going to show you some of the finest gold I've ever seen come out of North Carolina. Alright guys, just chilling here at the little panning station. Almost done with the cons. I'll bring you in and show you the gold. This is getting close to the bottom, so more of it's showing up. There's quite a bit there. Look at that. Look how fine some of that stuff is. Wow. Please don't find stuff like that. Wow. It's pulverized. Sure was fun trying to dig it out. We're going to have enough to weigh up here in a little bit. Let's get to it. Here's the bottom of the bucket, last scoop. Look at that. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit down there. I have to spin this one about 4 or 5 times probably. But I'm not being too selective. I'm just getting the gold, and I'll dump the snuffer once or twice to clean it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay guys, here's that snuffer dump. Ain't that some pretty stuff? That's so fine, I can't even make a guess of what this is. Is it a 10th, a 20th, half that, quarter that? I have no clue. It's so fine. Hey, that's everything for this video. I want to thank Lee Hendrix for taking me out to a new area. Really not too far from where I grew up, but they changed everything through there, and that's a whole new park to explore, and a lot of creeks through there. We were looking at the map for a good while at the end of the day when it was getting dark. A lot of creeks, a lot of land, a lot of trails to explore, and who knows what you'll ever find out there. You just never know. So let's take another look at that gold. All right, till next time, get in the creek and get that gold.